Many of us in this room today, outside of Professor McClanahan, were born somewhere between the years of 2000 and 2003. Over the course of our lifetimes, we have witnessed many amazing musical artists of all styles and genres. Arguably, two of the biggest names in music across our lifetime have been those of Kanye West and Aubrey Graham, more commonly known as Drake. Both Kanye and Drake have amassed millions on millions of listeners worldwide and are each respected as some of the greatest of our generation. However, today I'm here to argue why Kanye is not only the better musical artist, but why he will have also the greater legacy when both of their careers are all said and done. So let's get into it. First, we'll dive into each of their abilities as musical artists. Kanye found his way into the game as a producer, first truly being discovered by Jay-Z, who was able to reinvent himself and elevate to the top of the hip-hop genre over Kanye's beats. Since, Kanye has built a discography almost entirely written and produced on his own. He has also acted as a leading producer in the industry for hundreds of other artists. Drake, on the other hand, does not produce any of his own beats or write any of his own songs for that matter. He uses what's called a ghostwriter, which is an individual that will write lyrics and create melodies for artists to not receive credit. This was exposed by rapper Meek Mill back in 2015, to which Drake denied, and then his ghostwriter named Quentin Miller came out and said, yeah, I'm Drake's ghostwriter, so proof is in the pudding. As far as the actual music goes, Kanye has attempted to use his abilities as a producer to evolve the sound of his music from album to album, while still staying true to who he is as an artist. Exploring everything from experimental hip-hop from his 2013 record Yeezus to full-on gospel music with his 2019 release Jesus is King. Kanye's creativity and innovation as an artist is extremely admirable. Drake has stayed in much of the same lane for the entirety of his career. Fusing R&B and hip-hop has been Drake's bread and butter, from his debut studio album released in 2010, Thank Me Later, to his latest record, Certified Lover Boy, which came out just a couple months ago. Very rarely has Drake ever strayed from this sound, as he knows that it has worked and will probably continue to work in producing mainstream radio hits. Kanye's creative process, stellar production skills, and ability to innovate the sound of his music puts him on another level artistically than Drake. Next, let's look at each's influence and the impact they've had on others inside music and culture. It's no question that Kanye has directly influenced all of the artists that he's produced for, including Beyonce, Jay-Z, Justin Bieber, Britney Spears, Lil Wayne, Kid Cudi, and, you guessed it, Drake. In 2009, Drake verbatim stated, "I'd go as far as to say Kanye West is the most influential person as far as a musician that I've ever had in my entire life." West's usage of autotune on his 2008 record 808s and Heartbreak paved the way for artists such as Travis Scott, Kid Cudi, Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, and others that may not be who they are today without him. Drake's influence on music, while not as significant as Kanye's, is definitely notable. Artists such as Jack Harlow, Post Malone, and Party Next Door have followed his formula of R&B and rap fusion to multiple platinum hits each. Drake's influence on modern culture, though, is far more significant, as he is the king of creating catchy anthems that can easily be turned into trending dances on TikTok. Kanye will not just let Drake check that box, though. With his own shoe and clothing line, marriage to Kim Kardashian, the queen of culture, and bold personality that leads to quotable tweets and lines, Kanye goes toe-to-toe, if not surpasses Drake in regards to culture. For me to sit here and critique either of these guys as artists and influencers would be pretty absurd. Each has built worldwide followings and solidified themselves as two of the biggest names in music and pop culture. However, when compared side by side with one another, it is no question who takes the crown. When all factors are taken into consideration, musical talent, artistic creativity, influence on both music and culture, Kanye is taking the win every day of the week. So thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned who is truly the greater between the two, Mr. West himself. Thank you.